The Lotus Sutra is quite substantial. Reciting it once a day for over 3,000 times, in 10 years you'll know it. He recited the Lotus Sutra for 10 years. A pride. Then the sixth patriarch asked him about the Lotus Sutra, and he couldn't. He ended up asking the sixth patriarch to teach him about the Lotus Sutra. I've never heard it. Recite it for me. So he started reciting from the beginning, reciting up to the expedient means chapter. The Lotus Sutra has 28 chapters, and when he reached the second chapter, the sixth patriarch said, "No need to recite further. I understand it all." Then he explained it to him, and afterwards, he also looked at me. This shows that understanding the I Ching leads to understanding all sutras. That's why Buddhist education is different from worldly education. If we use the framework of worldly education to learn Buddhist teachings today, it would be a disaster. If you treat Buddhist scriptures as worldly textbooks, you'll never finish. So what is the purpose of Buddhist teaching? It's to enlighten you, to help you realize your true nature. It's not about teaching you how to explain this sentence or that passage of a sutra. Once you've attained enlightenment, you can explain the essence however you like. Whether you speak at length or briefly, whether you speak first or last, you are at ease. Like if you haven't known, respect must be with diligence. We must understand these two words. From the root of diligence arises the power of diligence. Then we move to the third stage, which is mindfulness. What is mindfulness? It means truly having it in your heart. This is you. Said in Buddhism, the method of total retention. This mindfulness is the method of total retention. There are principles and guidelines in my heart. Holding on to principles and guidelines. Reciting the Buddha's name is no exception, same principle. The phrase Amitabha Buddha is a scripture. This phrase is indeed scripture. This phrase is a mantra. The great method of the school. Within this phrase lies infinite meaning. It encompasses all the teachings of the Buddhas. All cannot depart from this general guideline. This is the meaning of mindfulness. After grasping general guideline, your mind can become settled. The mind becomes firm. In other words, a pure and equal mind and mood. Delusions are gone, distinctions are gone, and attachments are also gone. It confirms what is said in the Platform Sutra about originally having no worries. Entering this state is concentration. Nothing arises, not even a single delusion. Focus yields wisdom. Wisdom arises. All worldly and transcendental laws become naturally clear and understood. This sentence, the previous one, talks about the great fortune of Bodhisattva Dharmakara. This sentence talks about the skill of Bodhisattva Dharmakara, the skill that others cultivate. This faith, realm, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, these 5 generate great power. Next, it talks about enhancing one's nature. So, in this context, the term martial power differs from the usual meaning of martial power. It is the exceptional national power. We can look at the previous text about the sage's achievements, the scholar's practice, the scholar's vows, the scholar's power of mindfulness and wisdom. Such praise, only then does it reveal his high talent, courage, wisdom, and all are remembered, all are first. Only then can it be revealed. Are firm and unmovable. This firmness refers to its form and charm. A firm decision that does not waver. That's why he has incredible achievements. If we want to learn, we must learn in these areas. Firmness means not retreating. The great masters often tell us this. Being reborn in the Western Pure Land, you will achieve the 3 non-retreats. This is particularly emphasized here. Indeed, if we discuss the true 3 non-retreats, all bodhisattvas achieve the 3 non-retreats. But if we talk about the root cause, then it's not just about the initial stage bodhisattvas. Just reaching the initial stage is not enough. It's a complete formation, at least, the 8th stage. So this is a convenient explanation. When discussing it in detail, only bodhisattvas at the level of enlightenment, like those at the stage of cloud manifestation, can be said to have achieved the complete 3 non-retreats. So this scripture has always been telling us about being born in the Western Pure Land and becoming an Avinavardhaniya bodhisattva. Avinavardhaniya means the complete 3 non-retreats. The ancient sages have confirmed this in their commentaries. This is the Avya system. So this classic teaching is truly inconceivable. Today, how can we ensure that our practice remains unwavering? Unwavering. With single-minded focus. Let go of all distractions and focus on chanting the Buddha's name. This is you. Stay strong. Apart from the single thought of wanting to reach the Western Pure Land, there should be no. Only then can you achieve steadfastness. So being born in this world, according to Buddhist principles, cut off ego and cultivate goodness. Set a good example for the people of the world. Regardless, they practice Buddhism or not. The act of cutting off ego and cultivating goodness is a great example. Good vs. evil must be clear. Anything benefiting society. That which benefits the public is good. Anything that is detrimental to society, detrimental to the public, and only benefits oneself, benefiting oneself, or a small group is selfish. This is the standard of good and evil Buddha tells us in the scriptures. We understand this standard. Remember this standard and follow it in our practice and learning. We can imagine that in this world, there is a diversity of cultures. Differing by race, differing slightly by culture, even differing in lifestyles, different religious beliefs. I believe there isn't a person who doesn't appreciate or like things that benefit society and all beings. This is a decisive statement. Definitely not thinking for oneself, but for society, for the people, for all beings. Diligently practicing with a straightforward heart. Past wrongful actions. Correcting past wrongful actions is called practice. In the past, we hadn't been exposed to Buddhism. No one explained to us the great truths of the universe and life, the realities of the universe and life. So our thoughts were wrong. Our views were wrong. Our methods and actions were all wrong. These are wrongful actions. Wrongful actions. Attracting consequences of 6 realms, 3 evil paths. Wrongful actions manifest this state. Now we understand. We have awakened. Correct these wrongful actions. The standards of right and wrong. We cannot do without relying on Buddhism. So we must establish firm faith in Buddhism. Buddha experienced it. If we don't believe an experiencer, whose words do we believe? So all the sutras spoken by Buddha are the standards for our practice. Our thoughts, views, words, and actions should correspond with what is said in the scriptures. This is good. It is correct, and if it does not correspond with what the scriptures say, we must awaken ourselves. We are wrong. If wrong, we must quickly correct it. Called practice. So fellow practitioners, remember this. Whether it's reciting sutras daily, or chanting the Buddha's name a certain number of times, or bowing a certain number of times, that's not it. That's not practice. That approach could be called what? Faith practice? Buddha has 4 scriptures: teaching, principle, practice, ancient. You have 1. Your own method of practice, faith, bond, and practice. You also only have 1. My surname is Jia. Rituals differ. Practices incomplete. Even though you recite scriptures and chant Buddha's name every day, you're still full of wild thoughts, still doing things that harm others for your own benefit. Doing things. Not only do you not gain the merits and benefits mentioned in the Buddhist scriptures, but you are also creating bad karma. Just having faith in religion isn't enough. You need to understand the principles. Even understanding isn't enough. You need to practice. Only practice is effective. Even if your practice hasn't reached the ultimate truth, you definitely won't stray from the path. Once you truly practice, if your practice isn't perfect, once it is, you'll achieve the ultimate result. If your practice isn't perfect, even if you don't achieve the ultimate result, you'll still receive blessings in the human and heavenly realms. This is definitely reliable. So this practice is the 3rd stage in our entire learning process. The first stage is having faith in the teachings. Believing in teachers' guidance. The 2nd stage is understanding principles. The 3rd stage is practice, and the 4th stage is achieving the result. The aspects of Buddhism are efforts in faith, understanding, and practice. In diligence. This diligence is different from the previous powerless diligence. That refers to methods. This refers to ones. You choose a method. You choose a classic, a sacred text. This diligence refers to this meaning. Whether we can achieve success in our practice during our lifetime. These 4 words are the key. The 4 words of diligence in practice are key. So everyone must understand. Buddhists talk about enlightenment and awakening. What is light? What is awakening? Knowing your own faults. That's it. That's enlightenment. Correcting your own faults is indeed called practice. It's called effort. These terms and expressions cannot be misunderstood. Cannot be misinterpreted. We have found that there are quite a few people for practice. They think practice is just being vegetarian. Being vegetarian and chanting Buddha's name is called practice. This is a big misunderstanding. Vegetarianism and chanting Buddha's name may appear as practice, but true practice is unknown. True practice, true effort doesn't necessarily involve being vegetarian or chanting Buddha's name. There are too many methods in Buddhism. Chanting Buddha's name is just one of them. Using other methods instead of this one is a form of practice. So it's important to understand correctly, correcting our wrong thoughts and behaviors. A divine art. This is what true diligence is. Behind the scenes, this is the one who is unmatched. It is talking about those who practice diligently and have no desire. These two sentences are a general praise. Praise. Fa Jong Bodhisattva. Among the students of Wanengyu, no one can surpass him. He has good natural talent. Chinese people say he has a good aptitude. In Buddhism, it is said, his virtuous roots and merits are profound. His language is also exceptional. He encountered a good teacher. Virtuous roots, merits, and conditions, all three are exceptional. Virtuous roots. Simply put, regarding the great teaching spoken by the Tathagata, Cat. This belongs virtuous by. Merits. It is the power to act the correct. This is merit. So all of you now understand what is the highest blessing in terms of events and actions? Correcting one's own wrong behavior. This is true blessing. A true practitioner is protected by Buddhas. All Buddhas and Tathagatas, as mentioned to you earlier without words. In the pure void and the Dharma realm, there is nothing unseen, nothing unheard. Truly dedicating oneself to practice, the Buddhas protect and remember you. The benevolent gods and dragons support you. Even the demons and ghosts admire you. They all respect you. You're remarkable. They don't dare to provoke you. If a true practitioner is still disturbed by demons and ghosts, then you can imagine what level of skill you have. Even the demons and ghosts look down on you. You can imagine your level of skill, can't you? Those who truly have skill are respected by demons and ghosts. Even old enemies and creditors don't dare to acknowledge you. These principles are not difficult for us to understand. So, among fellow students, no one can surpass him. Developing the prototype of a monk. We should learn from this. Only then are you truly a disciple of Amitabha. This place of practice. It's rare to encounter the journey to the West. All hearts resonate together. I hope all fellow practitioners will cherish it. To encounter it in your lifetime. Not by chance. Just like it is said in the scriptures, it's hard to encounter, even in hundreds of thousands of eons. As layman Teng Jiking said, Have there been difficulties in countless eons past? So when we encounter it, we must cherish it. Even if there's a little bit of small obstacles, we must also overcome them. Don't mind them. Don't let small matters hinder the sacred teachings. Here, that would be a real shame. We need to understand this clearly. Time's up for today, so we'll stop here.